So a group of cosmologists, I love that, who are doing some sort of math that I don't understand, but I did look up the definition. And I had one of those terrible moments when you look up the definition of something and you find you know no more after reading it than you did before, are involved in a type of math called geometric algebra. Just to sheer entertainment value, who here can define geometric algebra? Okay, you're wiggling your hand. Is that a firm yes or sort of a... Okay, so I'll tell you what Wikipedia said, and you tell me what in heaven's name does that mean. The definition of geometric algebra is in mathematical physics, geometric algebra is a geometric interpretation of non-degenerate Clifford algebras. Thank God for that. I didn't even know degeneracy came into math. I thought we reserved that for the social sciences. Right, helped me not at all, did it? Anyways, whatever that stuff is, that form of math, it permits this group of cosmologists to do something I do understand. And that is be able to change the nature of light. They understand light. Now, if you happen to understand the difference between real-time and non-real-time rendering, which I do, rendering is when you take a 3D model, a geometric model, and you create a photorealistic image from it. And there's two sub-industries. One industry is the non-real-time world. That's the world that paints pictures like you see behind my head and which creates the sort of CGI effects you'll see in Toy Story and all the other feature films. The real-time world is the one in games, where as fast as you're moving to kill things, you need an image behind you that is perfect at every moment. And therefore, it has to refresh faster than the saccadic interval of your eye, which is 15 frames per second. So it's got to be just faster than you, kind of like the guys in the bear. So basically, real-time rendering doesn't say it's real. It says it's real enough. But generally, it's not real enough. And everyone always says, well, next year we'll have a bigger chip, and next year we'll have more memory. These cosmologists understood two things that most people didn't understand. One, that in fact, the issue is not beauty. The issue is not the rendering. The issue is light. Our eyes are most sensitive to gradations of light. We can differentiate between somewhere on the order of 56 million gradations of light. We can only distinguish between about 256,000 colors. Light's far more important than hue. And that insight, which I didn't have, which is one of the reasons they're doing so well, not that my absence of knowing, but that they had, was that they could figure out a way to introduce millions of points of light into the maths, that maths I described, into the creation of an image at a point faster than 15 times a second. The net result being that they are now an incredibly fast-growing company. Cosmologists make entrepreneurs.